Rock Tumbling Weekly. It's really cold this morning and I'm a little tired, and you'll probably hear the heater running in the background trying to warm this place up. But yeah, it's a sleepy morning. I got my coffee. I'm ready to look in the barrels. And for those who have been following along, thank you very much for joining again. And for those who are new to the channel, I am Shannon and I love rocks and gemstones. And this is a weekly video journal that documents all of my rock tumbling projects. So I hope everybody today is having a great December holiday time. And I hope you're interested in looking at some rocks right now, because I've got some stuff to show you. This is the red tiger's eye after another week in course, and you know, it's looking good. Lots of pieces are looking smoother. I took out some pieces last week that were already ready for medium, and these are looking really nice. So I think there's some that I might need to take out because they risk breaking. I saw that, like this one here. That's a break risk. So I'll take this one out as I go into the finer grits. But let me look this batch over and see if it's ready for medium. If it's not, it's super, super close. You know, when to move on is a really subjective decision. Like, how smooth do you want your stones? There's no right or wrong answer. It's your preference. And so you just have to make sure that it's done to your liking and that you won't decide, I'll probably have to take this one out because it's looking all chippy and breaky. So, as I was saying, you don't want to have to get towards the end and realize that you should have done course longer and then have to go back. That's a big waste of time, which I have done several times, believe me. All right, let me look through this batch and then I'll decide where it's going to go from here. All right, this is the leopard skin jasper, and it just finished a week in medium grit. It's feeling nice and smooth. Yeah. You know, this batch is turning out a little bit more angular, and I like it. Oh, look at those colors. Really nice. Such a variety in this batch. Like, I could look through this one forever. But yeah, it's feeling smooth and looking like it's ready for fine grit. And yeah, really nice. All right, let me get this washed up and moved on over to its next stage. Here is the obsidian after 4 days in fine grit, and it's feeling and looking super smooth. Yeah, this did not need a full week in fine. So I'm going to get this washed up really good and put it in extra fine for probably another 3 days. And then we'll see if it is ready for polish. Looking nice. So I left the green calcite in extra fine for 3 days, just because I was busy yesterday and I knew extra fine wasn't going to wear it down too much, but man, these are like so smooth. They are so ready for polish. I'm really looking forward to seeing the finished product, but hopefully they'll look just as shiny as these wet ones right here. But I will give these a really good wash. And then, since these are going into dry polish, I have to set them out and make sure that they're completely dry before I put them in the corncob and aluminum oxide polish mixture. All right. So the honey calcite has come out of extra fine grit and is looking really good now. Really good. So now it's going to go into dry polish. So first I'm going to give these a really good wash to make sure that any residue left over from the grit stage is gone. And then I'm going to let them dry completely before they go into their dry polish barrels. And if you're new to the channel and you don't know what dry polishing is, just do a search in the channel for dry polish, or it's probably in the description below, and you can learn all about that. Here is the obsidian after 2 days in extra fine, and it is looking just gorgeous, like really gorgeous. I am so excited to have this go into polish. Oh, it's looking really lovely. Really happy. Even this one here, which is my biggest piece of gold sheen, but has all of these specks from internal inclusions and flaws. I like it. I really do. It looks like space. It looks like outer space to me. So, yeah, I'm going to get these cleaned up, do a really thorough wash cycle on these, or 2 or 3, and then get these into polish. The blue aventurine has been in polish for 1 week, and it's time for a check. Let's see. So we just pull one right out of the polish, give it a quick rinse in clean water, and dry it off. And all right. Yep, look at that polish. Really sweet. Nice. Come on. Here's another one. Dry. And there's the shine. Yeah, no, that one feels a little wet still. Okay, let me dig down in there and see what else I can find. It seems a lot of these are hiding on the bottom. Ugh. Okay, here's one. Oh, one of them broke. Yeah, this one broke. Yeah. And yeah, the surface of this one isn't quite as smooth. I mean, it's got a great shine, but this is kind of like aventurine can be. You still have a little bit of roughness on the surface where the mica has undercut a little bit, but it's still got a really nice shine. So I'm going to check through some more of these and see what this breakage might have done to some of the others. And then I'll show you what some of the finished ones look like. All right, what we're adding new today is yellow or golden jasper. And this is really pretty. I have a fondness for yellow jasper. I just really think it's lovely. And this is part of the rough that I recently got from the rock shed and showed in the unboxing video. And I thought I would throw that in today. So let's get this tucked in its barrel and get it started on course. thanks again for joining me for another week of Rock Tumbling Weekly. And you may have noticed that there's less in this video. There's a couple of barrels I'm not refilling. I have one barrel that's just running this batch of kind of everything quartz, a repair barrel. But primarily it's because, one, it's the holidays and there are lots of other things going on, and two, I'm in the midst of a transition because in about 3 weeks I'll be leaving my full-time day job entirely, and I get to spend a lot more time focusing on my kids and my rock and gemstone obsession. So I know that in a couple of weeks I'm going to have a lot more time, and then while I might necessarily be doing more, I'm not going to buy any more barrels, but I can start taking out some of my more precious gemstones like lapis and eudolite, and start doing some more delicate tumbles that require a lot of extra focus and attention. And right now they just get attention when they absolutely need it. So I don't want to do that to lapis. So yeah, in about 3 weeks, you'll start seeing some different changes, and I'm really excited about it. So if you have been watching these episodes and you have any special requests for a gemstone that you'd like to see, put them in the comments below, because like obsidian, I do requests. I have a bunch of different types of stones, and if I have it on hand or if I can find the rough, I'll throw in a batch that you want to see for sure. And if you're brand new to rock tumbling and you're curious and you want to learn how to do it, then make sure to hit the subscribe button, and you can see a whole different variety of how gemstones are tumbled. And then also I have an online rock tumbling 101 course available. That link is in the description, so you can learn everything from start to finish to get your first batch completed. Anyway, I need more coffee and I need to warm up. So I will see you again next week, and happy holidays, everyone.